Hello everyone and welcome back to all the beautiful new people here. Hi, my name is Alindra and I've been traveling through Baja California for about a month and a half now with my best friend and traveling partner. We have had several issues with his van mechanical wise and have been trapped in La Paz for several weeks at this point. So I thought I would take this lovely morning to take you along on a bike ride through downtown La Paz and catch up.
This over to the right is where I have been staying. Peace Center, sorry, it's not camp. I've been staying there and it's just been so amazing. Like, wow, it's been a lifesaver. I needed this bike ride for my mental health. I haven't been doing the best. Had a lot of heavy shit come up. I've had a lot of amazing things come up, but even like excitement can be manifested as stress. Over here to the left is a marina, and it's the best flipping gelato, or just ice cream in general, that I have had in Mexico. It's so good. They have a lot of nut flavors. They have almond, hazelnut, pistachio, walnut, and oh my god, they just actually taste like nuts. So this is the Malecon. It's really cute.
Holy cow, that brunch was absolutely delicious. I was craving a smoothie so bad, and when that came out and was the size of my torso, I was just completely in shock and elated to be just consuming this delicious smoothie and yummy Seven bagel reminding me of home, right on the water. Wow. This is the Malecon of La Paz. It's right on the water. They are setting up for a marathon that is going to happen. And I think it's, what are those called? A triathlon? Yeah, the biking, swimming, and running. And it's a very big deal. So the sidewalk was closed at certain points, so I had to kind of go up on the boardwalk and try to avoid everybody setting up for that. So what ended up happening with my friend's van is he ran out of gas on the side of the road. I mentioned that in the last video. I had to get some gas for him at a gas station, find some container to put it in, brought it back. We made it to La Paz, and he has two tanks in his van. He has a front tank and a rear tank. We ended up having some connections in La Paz and found a reputable mechanic We took his van to the mechanic in the morning, and the plan was to either completely divert the fuel from the front to the rear tank, so that it was just avoiding the part that switches the tanks, because that was really hard to find. But what ended up happening was they didn't quite listen to my friend on what the issue was, and they fixed the fuel pump instead of the actual part that switched the tanks. So they said they fixed it, everything was fine. We picked up the van, we drove it around, getting ready to leave La Paz and head farther south and get some groceries. And then his van basically shit the bed in the middle of the road. Again, it broke down and was sputtering and had big black exhaust. It was pretty intense. But luckily, it was right next to Peace Center, where I am currently taking you right now and going to give you a little bit of a tour. So we took his van back and are currently waiting for them to fix it again. So definitely some little hullabaloo that has been going on, but we found this really special place that feels like home and a community here. It's been really, really nice to have a safe place to stay in the city with facilities and bathroom, laundry, kitchen, and a place to hang out, because it is pretty hot right now in La Paz, and being inside of the van at the heat of the day is pretty uncomfortable. So I am so excited to take you up to Peace Camp. We are almost there, and show you around. Sweet home. This is the front area right next to the door. To the right, everybody stores their bikes. There's a little hangout area right here, and then in front where those doors are, kind of to the right, is Airbnbs. This is the community kitchen and the parking. Those double doors open so you can drive in. This is the communal space. There is some chairs and hammocks. There's a little hangout corner over there, place to do yoga. I really like sitting over there and getting some work done. It is super nice to have this shade to be able to get out of the sun during the day. This communal kitchen is completely stocked with pans and spices. Having a sink is so nice. There is a huge mural with these. Okay, do you know what these cactus are called? Because I have seen them and they are so bizarre. This is the little communal bathroom area. These are showers on the left, and these are the toilets. This is you can hand wash your clothes in that sink basin area right there. There's some clotheslines and a washer, and I think it's just a washer, no dryer. But that is my van Shelby. All of my windows are covered up to try and mitigate some of the heat entering the van. But tonight at Peace Camp is a very exciting night because it is the owner's birthday, Paval. He has his whole family and friends over, and we are going to have an absolute blast.
Para gozar, por eso tiene que comprender que el ritmo nunca se para, se sigue hasta el amanecer. Ahora te invito a bailar, mami, que no hay más nada. Seguimos siempre gozando, vamos para allá. Anda, vamos a gozar, mamita. Eso es. Mamita linda, te estoy invitando a mi fiesta. Escucha mi salsa buena, mi guaracha y el rico son. Oye, mamita linda, te estoy invitando a mi fiesta. Escucha mi salsa buena y mi guaracha y el rico son. ¡Mambo! Escucha el rico son. Suena mi trombones. Escucha el rico son.
We had a blast that night, and a few days later, we got my friend's van back, and everything was a go. We took advantage of our time in La Paz and experienced some of what this beautiful town has to offer. We went for a whale shark tour, suited up, and headed out into the bay. We attended the International Women's Day March, which was really profound. There was many people that showed up, and they were educating about some of the discriminations and injustices that are present in Mexico. And I won't speak a whole lot on it because I was Google translating part of the speeches and don't have perfect information on exactly what was being said, but it was really cool to be present and be a part of that. We got to experience some of La Paz's very beautiful and fun nightlife, and our time is coming to a close now, so we are heading north. My friend and I are going to be splitting apart in Mexico as we are heading in different trajectories into the US. I am headed towards a women's van life gathering in California. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next week as I am headed towards the US border.